So I'm not too sure as to advantages for any particular side on this particular map. I do know that Echo was, oh god, with it being a five flag map, it was very very slow, very low scoring map just because there's so much running going on. But we'll see here in just a few seconds how these breakouts are going to be shaping up. I would imagine that we could be seeing maybe a jet strafing, and then possibly a drop here either on Echo, or I'm sorry, on Charlie or Alpha Bravo. Possibly on the Delta actually, because that map or that flag is going to be so important. We might be seeing a big jet drop from both teams going into that Delta flag, try and get it over into their home territory. Make it a lot easier attacking the rest of these flags. As I said before, you can pretty much leave it in your back pocket and not have to worry too much about it. And here we go, our second map of the ESL Spring Cup Finals, Uran versus Symthic, starting up right now. And no jet. Oh, no, we are going to be seeing one jet here for Symthic. Not going to be going in for the drop like I was predicting. Instead, they are going to be going in for Jeeps. Shockwave going to be coming in for the possible kill. We'll get a couple of shots off first. And there are the loop-de-loops and the twist and turns and the divey dives as we are going to be seeing those jets going back and forth. Uran, though, with a massive spawn. They do have 5 players up and alive onto this Delta push. They will be able to win out that burn very first off here. And that's going to be a massive advantage. Symthic getting completely wiped up there. Only 1 player left up and alive. We do see a tanks coming back in for both teams. And this is going to be critical here for Symthic to try and win this out. Can they clear off the infantry players? Oh, I do apologize for that, guys. I was coughing. But, oh my god, we are going to be seeing Robot going down. Grand Beast with a really good C4 kill there. But at least we did get to see that. But Delta will be in the firm control here of Uran, as we will be seeing both Alpha Bravo getting capped back over. And here we go. Planet's going to try and keep up his tank as alive as possible. He will be able to do just that. Oh, a little bit of friendly fire there? No, we do see a enemy here in the backside. 2 enemies here. Uran will be able to take that tank down. John not able to stay up and alive long enough. But we do have a push coming back in for Symthic, as they will be able to get 3 players alive here onto that Charlie flag and get the burn. That's a massive deal right there for them to get to that Charlie flag. But again, Uran has almost a completely safe flag with getting control of Delta right from the start. Borges now going to be heading upstairs, see if he can clean off the rest of these players. We'll be able to pick up at least one. That CFC going down, spotting out 2 more of his teammates, giving out that friendly health pack, as he's such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy. And these couple of tickets could be a huge deal here later on in the game. We do have McGoat coming in for Symthic, does get taken down. There's a C4G possibly here for Walk. Oh, he gets taken down, though. Nice job with the T90. Very good job from Tiago, as he just knows exactly what's going to be coming his way. Helicopters are going to be back up for Symthic, as we do have Who still going to be staying up and alive. He is going to be soloing out on the helicopter for now. And yeah, he just decided to go ahead and back on up, as he is going to be taking damage, actually down to 29 health. No TVs are going to be coming in. I think he's way out of range, actually, for TVs to come at him. But we do see a big fight coming in here onto that Bravo site. John Stewart Mill will be on the ground now. He did lose that tank earlier on, so no armor yet. Nice pickup, as we will be seeing Borges getting the 2-piece, taking down Walk as well. Uran might be able to get a full cap here. Oh my god, if they get a 4 cap, this is going to be just craziness. Let's see, Delta flag so far back behind. It's almost impossible to get control of it. McGoat will be coming back in with the tank, but we do see the Alpha now going into their possession. CFC will be solo capping onto that C site. We do have the tank now pushing back in. That's going to be McGoat. What is he to do here in this situation? It's a very bad spot for them to begin. Very tight quarters. Very hard to see infantry players throughout all of these windows, all of these nooks and crannies. And he is going to go ahead and back on up. Snarf will be up and alive, though. As does he realize that there's guys? No, he does get taken down, so B flag going in their favor. So all of that damage that we did see Symthic doing to Uran right from the start is mitigated. In fact, Symthic taking a little bit of a lead here, 270 to 263. Nice pickup from CFC, as he will be able to pick up Revolt, but not spotting out the second player there. onto that Charlie flag. Grand Beast will be up and alive. See if he can get a couple of stinger kills. Needs to be careful here. Does he know that the flag's actually being taken? Big push coming in from Uran. They have managed to keep control of the numbers advantage. Grand Beast now way outnumbered there. 4 against 1s. John is going to be taking a huge risk coming in here. Will be the lone tank against 4 infantry players, and believe you me, guys, 4 infantry players are absolutely enough to take down this tank. There it is. We do have a big spawn bomb coming back in for Symthic. Will they be able to stay alive? There's the smokes coming up. We do see Uran starting to do some damage here on the backside, but no, it does go down. Snarf going in for a possible C4 kill. The tank now is going to be coming up here onto that Charlie flag, see if he can do any damage at all, but no, we do see him going down to a repair tool. Admiral doing a great job taking down Robot. I really don't know if that was the smartest move for Robots. We will be seeing that C flag going into possession here of Symthic, but still 2 more players will be up and alive here for Uran. Snarf doing the damage with those straws. Might be able to get the kill here. Will be able to take him down. Who? Coming in with the Havoc. Beautiful job. And that is going to be a possible C cap here, as they will be able to clear off just about every single one of those infantry players. Yeah, Trigon not going to be getting out of there in a Jeep anytime soon. So really good job there from both teams, as we did see Symthic getting control of that 3 cap, but not able to hold on to it. Uran doing a really good job of being able to get the numbers onto the flag in time. Robot really struggling here to get the repairs onto his tank. Still backing on up. We do see Snarf and Borges catching out a little bit of an infantry push coming up onto that C site. And this is one of the reasons why C flag is just so heavily opposed, because you can come down from the hills, from those Alpha Bravo Charlie to that C site to get the burn. Nobody getting onto that Delta flag. That's what I was talking about before. It's pretty much negated. Trigon, though, not able to do the damage that he needed to in those jets. Shockwave, able to get the kill. Big advantage coming up. Air is pretty much been owned by Uran for the majority of this game, I would have to say. In fact, Uran getting a little bit aggressive here, as we do have Who going in for the kill on Planets. Nice pick up there. That will be a TV finishing him off. Mosk doing the deed there. And now the tank coming in for McGoats with a back rage. Not going to be able to do too much damage there, though. He is soloing it right now, so he needs to be careful not to get too crazy. One infantry player could cause him a massive amount of trouble, as he's going to be very wisely backing on up, making sure that he does not die. Uran, though, starting to collapse around on him. 243 to 234, very even match. As I said before, this is a very, very long game because it is 4 flags, just like on Rogue Transmission. Very, very long games going back and forth here, as we do see those stalemates coming up. Delta flag starting to get a little bit contested, but look at this. Who is going to be able to come back, and he will be able to clean up his last infantry players. There he goes. Trigun does get taken out. It was a really good try here for Trigun. He almost got the flag completely grayed out, but in the end, not enough. As we do have a big, big infantry push coming back up. Plumber King will be pushing us in onto that Alpha site. We do have Revolts, though, able to get a couple of kills inside Schoolhouse. Nice job on his part. More spawns are going to be coming back up. We also have a tank pushing in. Nice pickup there. Planets going down. No tank help onto that Alpha flag. Uran will be able to win out on this burn right now. You see Revolts surviving with 4 health. Oh my god. So close right there to dying, but just not enough to take him down. As we will be seeing now the advantage going over here to Uran as that C flag. Oh, almost capped over, but not quite. Robot getting extremely aggressive here onto Charlie once again. Oh, Shockwave! Oh, gets popped up. I'm sorry, that was Ravidia there. Gets taken down there from the tank, but Robot should be able to take him out right now, as, yeah, there was really no chance there. Getting shot from the helicopter. Pretty much a no-win situation. C flag still getting contested. Second take is going to be on its way here for Uran. You can just see the infantry players trying to stay up and alive, but they're just being such an annoyance here. Second tank will be coming around the corner. Tiago picking up Plumber King. Robot just basically being the bait here, if you will, allowing the infantry players just to soak up damage from the infantry players and allow Tiago to clean them up. As now we're down to 2 players left onto that C flag. More spawns are going to be coming back in. And you can just see the damage onto Charlie. There's absolutely nothing standing here on this flag. Robot's still going to be up and alive. Oh, but no, the repair tool from Trigon once again. And we do see a small coming up for Grand B. So C flag has been saved. But at the same time, We do see Alpha and Bravo firmly in the grasp of Uran. And I don't know, guys, this is a terrible situation. We could be seeing Uran able to close it out right here, right now. 234 tickets to 188. It's only going to get worse here for Symthic unless they pull out a miracle here pretty darn soon. Zig trying to go back and forth here with those long-range shots. Finally picks him up with the Magnum. And you can just see how the spread is affecting these high rate of fire weapons. Does maximize that spread quite a bit. You do have a big push coming back up. Zoot should be able to take care of the majority of these players. At the very least, spotting them back out. A couple of infantry players also spawning back in for Uran. And oh no, 11 health. That was a really good rocket coming back in there. I think it was a Stinger. And he is going to have to back on up just a little bit. One more player left up and alive. He does go down. So we will be seeing Delta Flag still in the possession there of Uran. And they're going to be going in for Charlie as well. Snarf coming back in with the secondary. Takes him out with the assist. Turning around. And he's not going to be able to get the shots on him just yet. Does get picked up from behind. Walk going to be able to do some damage. But look at the score right now. 228 to 147. Alpha and Delta. Uran has complete control of those flags. They're going to be contesting Bravo and Charlie as well. I mean, what are they to do? They will be able to get this bleed under control. They should be able to win out into Alpha here pretty soon. But I mean, what do you do in this situation? Honestly, I don't really know. As I said before, the team that wins out onto Delta is going to have a massive advantage just because that flag is almost impossible to take back over once you do lose it. You have Snarf coming back in. Oh, he misses out on the straw, trying to get a little bit fancy there. Not going to be the case. But Symthic right now is just getting outplayed. We are seeing Uran completely mopping the floor with them. And I am curious to see them going in for Goldman Railway. It is very interesting to go for a 4-flag map. But you know, Symthic, they have said, a couple of the players have said it though, that they did like the 5-flag version better. So they may just be playing from old WEL styles. And they haven't yet figured out how to play the 4-flag map just quite. You see both of the tanks now as Walk looking in for the C4. He's going to be hunting out for it right now. Will he be spotted? He is going to be able to take down at least one there onto Robot. Yes, he does. Not going to be able to pick up the second tank, though. Still going to be alive, but only 28 health. One straw should be able to take him out. At the very least, take him down so very low. But there is absolutely no engineers in range right there. It does get picked up. C-Flag will stay in the possession here of Symthic, but they lose Alpha and Bravo once again. And as I said before, I think this match is pretty much decided 217 to 120. Symthic in such a horrible position here. Just not able to get anything going on. And Borges continually contesting onto that Charlie flag. We do have a 2-on-2 battle onto this Delta site. Who is going to be able to cause a massive amount of trouble here on the Delta? Basically what Who can do is just stay alive on top and prevent them from getting the burn. Don't really know why he pushed down. Shockwave is going to be spawning back in, but he could have just basically sat onto this flag and canceled out the burn the entire time, let people spawn in on him, and he would have been just fine. But Robot does get picked up. We do see Shockwave trying to take down a couple of these players. He ends up getting taken down, so Delta will now go into the favor here of Symthic. But as we were seeing, all of that match going back and forth there onto D. Ooh, the straw from Ravidia. Oh my god. I swear, we should have a straw cam on Ravidia. The guy is just amazing with that thing. So McGoat trying to transition down onto that Charlie flag. We do have Delta in the possession here of Symthic, so it's not over yet. I have a habit of calling it way too soon, but again, I mean, that is a lot of damage that they just took. A lot of damage that they just took. They're going to be seeing Zig coming back in here. Symthic is going to be taking down this Jeep, who is going to be traveling down below. That decides to go ahead and bailing out of the Jeep, as that Delta flag now going back into their possession. Zig, though, can he find these last couple of players here onto Delta's site? It does look like they have been taken down, so it wasn't really that long-lived, as we do have more and more of the spawners coming back in. Plumber King able to get at least one of those kills, but look how much people, or how many people the Uran has been dedicating to the Delta flag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players, all dedicated for Delta. That's how important that flag is there, guys. They do give up Alpha Bravo Charlie, but we've seen time and time again that it can be taken back over. CFC get a little bit tricky here as he's deciding to go ahead, try and get back onto the flag. Robot dodging out on that missile just at the last second. CFC, though, needs to be careful not to throw away his life. Does take down Mosk. Does get picked up in the end, though. Nobody is going to be pushing in onto that C flag just yet. We do have Admiral right out into the open. Not able to get any of those shots in onto the player. 168 to 86. A little less than a 100 ticket game right now. So this could be the chance here for Symthic to come back and try and make this a game. Again, they need to win this map here, guys. They have to win this map right here. If they don't, it will go to a 2-0 advantage in favor of Uran. So a lot of pressure right now on Symthic in order to take this match. And it does look like John's going to be able to do some damage there onto that Charlie flag. We do have 2 players left up for Uran. Not able to do much here as they are completely surrounded. Is this guy actually alive? Who is still alive? Oh my god. Being super sneaky, hiding in the rubble right there. We do have that Bravo flag. Will be getting contested. Jack now spawning back in. What is he using right here? Okay, that's an interesting engineer gun. Not one that I would have used. But then again, I haven't played too awful much on the new patch, so I don't know how different the standard engineer guns are. So he does end up getting picked up. B flag will be going over in the favor of Uran. Nobody onto Delta. So looking pretty decent right now, I would have to say, for Uran. They are going to be contesting onto this Alpha site. You see Borges pretty much uncontested here. A couple of players are going to be spawning back in. They pushed way too far forward. They're going to be able to cap out every single one of these players pretty much as soon as they push in onto the flag. We do have Uran once again having to go back for this Delta site. CFC, though, almost getting C4 jeeped as he's going to be going back and forth with a 1-on-2. Nice pickup there. We do see Plumber King taking down Zig. So they will be able to win out onto the burn for now. CFC now looking in for these players. Will be able to get the assist. Lots of players here from Uran trying to get back here onto that Delta site. Robot successfully getting in onto the flag itself, but not going to be able to stop the burn. At the same time, across the map, we do see that C flag getting contested once again. Will be getting cleared off. Bravo and Alpha, though, in the possession right now of Uran. So they have managed to take a dominant position on the north side of this map. And Snarf here may have just gotten a little bit too adventurous there. Will end up going down. Admiral not able to stay up and alive. C and D losing out on Delta. That's what I'm saying, guys. That flag, once you lose that flag, you are most likely never getting it back over onto your side. You have got to win that right from the start. So here we are. B flag will be getting contested and taken back over. 125 to 53. It's really going to be coming down to frags right now and respawns. We'll be seeing Robot going around for a slight little back rage. He is spotted out, so there's really not going to be a whole lot of damage he's going to be doing from this position, as this building might actually be going away here pretty darn soon. Robot will be able to spot one. Goes for the kit switch, though. Not really sure what he was doing there. Trying to go for the reload. Not paying attention. Will end up going down. Jack now trying to come back in. Will end up getting picked up himself as well. Still going to be seeing that B flag in contention. Snarf able to win out in the burn for now. 121 to 49, as we do have 7 minutes left in this match. So we actually could be seeing a time coming in here. As I said before, these maps, when it is a 4-flag map, 2-2 stalemates are definitely possible. And we do see Zig getting picked up as well, so B flag will be staying in their possession. We do have John coming back in. Captain Planets this time getting the repair tool, but he needs to be careful. Oh my god, Ravidia just running right in front of the tank there. And I actually don't think, no, he's not. He doesn't get picked up. Yeah, John right there ended up getting taken down. Wait a minute, was that a mine? That was a mine. Oh, really good placement as John will get it picked up. C flag will not be going over to their favor anytime soon. Looks like They have fairly decent control of it. They have one player going to be stepped back up, but that does mean that they will be able to have respawns right inside that map, or flag rather. We do see a robot now pushing in onto Alpha as well. Nobody getting into Delta. And Shockwave able to win out in the air pretty much every single time that he's been up here. Able to win out. You can just see the battle going back and forth. These two guys just twisting and turning. I do have to say, I love watching these jet battles sometimes. Going back and forth, back and forth. 38 tickets left here for Symthic. As we do see 109 right now for Uran. Symthic trying to get some traction here onto that Alpha site. Robot doing a decent job of holding them back though with that tank. Very important to keep your armor up and alive, and they are being able to do just that here onto this A site. We'll be able to win out the burn as well. As we do see another 3-cap coming in for Uran, Alpha, Charlie, and Delta. You see a very quick cap happening over here onto D. No spawns are going to be happening as Zig will be hightailing it back over towards that Delta flag. But at the same time, we do have Uran now pushing back in onto Bravo here. I mean, this is going to be the tail here. Symthic's going to go for Delta, but Uran's going to be able to push in overwhelming numbers on the rest of the flags on the map. They're going to be able to get a 3-cap. Symthic tries to come back in for a 3-cap. Delta goes back in their possession. Uran then only has to win one of those flags in the center to end up getting the getting an advantage. So this right here is such an annoying situation to be in if you are Symthic, but I can't stress enough how important it is to win out on that flag right from the start. Trigun is going to be able to try and stay alive there. 103.29 tickets. That is going to be it there, guys. As soon as we see some spawns coming back up, pretty much impossible for Symthic to make any kind of a comeback here. As, yeah, you can see 3-4 of their players now dead. And that is going to be it. So 102 tickets with 4 minutes left on the clock. Very, very long game. If you take a look at the score, 21-9 there for Revolt. Snarf going 24-13, 27-12 for Zig, 24-16 for Borges, Who 20-8, throwing up crazy good numbers. Crazy good numbers for a 10v10, I have to say, especially on Goldman Railway. And if you take a look on the other side, Wok 16-30. Oh, that's brutal. Your top score is 16-30, guys. Can't really be going negative. 14-12 there for McGoat, 12-15 for John. Really, John couldn't do much in the tank. He was pretty much getting balled up every single time, just overwhelmed by infantry over and over and over again. And, I mean, that's the way you play it there on that particular flag. So we will be switching sides here, guys. And Uran with a fairly decent advantage there, 102 tickets. They're already up 1 map to 0. Do you think they're going to be able to close it out? Honestly, I think that Uran has the momentum in their favor. And if Uran caps over on the Delta flag, they have this game won. It's done. There's no way I see Symthic coming back if they don't cap Delta. If Symthic caps D, then yes, I think we have a chance there for them to be able to come back from this. But if they don't cap that Delta flag, it is going to be extremely difficult for them to mount any kind of a comeback here on this map. Again, I don't really see any side advantage. There's really no side advantage on this map, in my opinion. There might be a side advantage to get to Delta first, maybe. If that's the case, I think that it may belong to the Chinese team, in which case Uran's going to have an advantage. Again, I don't know. I hate to be a negative ninny here, but I really don't think Symthic's going to be able to come back. I think Uran's pretty much got this thing locked up. Symthic needed to come out, win that first round, even if it had been by 10 tickets. They just needed a win. And with them going down 3 rounds to 0, that's a pretty big deal right there. That is a fairly big deal. They got absolutely crushed there on Dawnbreaker, and they're not looking too good here on Goldman Railway. I really expected this particular map, especially with it being 4 flag, to go down to, sub 100. I mean, at least 50, 60 tickets for the winner, not 102. All right, so I'm not too sure now. I think that we're having drops from both sides. Yeah, it does look like Uran now with the drop themselves. Once again, guys, I am Brett FX. We are here watching the ESL 10v10 Spring Cup Finals. If you guys are interested in participating in the ESL, definitely go check out the website, or play.eslgaming.com/battlefield. Or you can, oh, Ritala actually dropped. That's not good. Or you can just check it out there, as it is now in chat. Those are all of the websites that we do have. We do have consoles as well, so if you're an Xbox One or PlayStation 4 guy, you can definitely sign up and play in those events for the consoles. And I don't know why we readied up. Does look like Revidia will be coming back in. So, yeah, if you want to sign up for more cups, they are going to be coming in the future. I imagine we're going to be having some 10v10s coming here pretty soon for ESL. We'll be having 5v5s, of course. The ESL 1 5v5 squad obliteration is going to be starting up in June. We'll be on the 7th, I believe. So you guys want to sign up for that? Definitely do so. It's going to be an awesome, awesome cup. Really looking forward to it. Dexterity, remember, winning out every single one of the cups, going undefeated. But it's a new game mode. It's new, guys. So maybe we're going to be seeing some upsets coming in here. Would love to have some epic upsets happening. That would be amazing. So definitely sign up for the ESL 1. It's going to be awesome. So far, I think we have 9 teams. I did check it about 2 hours before the match. Go ahead and check it again. Does look like we have, yes, 9 teams signed up for the America's Cup. And then, of course, we do have the Squad Obliteration Cup, which will be happening on Sunday. That currently has 19 teams for 5v5s. And then if you do want to participate in the Go 4 Cups as well, for money, those are going to be happening on Sunday as well. So I'm not too sure we're going to be seeing another 10v10 Cup. I'll go ahead and go for our future Cups list and see if we can find anything. Nope, not seeing anything here. So nothing on the list just yet for 10v10s, but I promise you there will be something eventually popping back up. Just keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you do save that website. Once again, it is play.eslgaming.com/battlefield, and make sure you do get involved with the community. No, we don't have any 360. PlayStation 3 and 360 is not on the list. We do apologize, guys, but keeping it next gen and PC makes it a little bit easier on the admins, tournament organizers for those particular games. Do apologize, guys. My I don't know. My throat is drying out super fast today. Not sure what the dealio is. As we are going to be going live, Mosk has said that his team is all ready to go. We do have 10 players in for each side. So, where is the push for Delta? We need to be seeing a big push for Delta. I almost feel like we need to be seeing a jet drop on D. Like, that's how important I feel Delta is. We've already seen Shockwave winning out for the most part against Trigon in the air. It was every single time we viewed him, Shockwave was winning. So you're not winning out on the air fight. You might as well put that guy to good use. Go for Delta. Go for D. Go for a massive spawn bomb. Make sure you cap that flag. Get it in your back pocket. Then you can focus in onto C, Alpha, and Bravo. And even if Delta starts getting capped back over, it's an easy time for you to come back in and get the recap. Oh my god. Again, guys, I do apologize. I don't know. I might be getting sick. Not too sure, but it is killing me right now. Woo! Okay, so it does look like there will be a Summer Cup. Winner is saying yes, 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 Summer Cup for 10v10. Okay, so I may have just missed it in the list. Am I going to be casting the ESL Squad Obliteration Cup number 4? Probably not. I am going to be casting the Scuff Gaming Xbox One tournament for 5v5 domination. So I'm probably not going to be able to do so, as they are happening pretty much at the same exact time. So I think we had one guy that just black screened here. Oh, we have 2 players on each team. This is the only disadvantage of 10v10 or 8v8s, guys, that we do have quite a bit of a wait once players do start to leave. It's a lot of players that you have to keep in. This is 20 players playing all the time. So yeah, it does make a huge difference. But so what's going to be coming up in the future for casting? I will be casting the Xbox One event for Scuff Gaming this weekend. Next weekend I will not be able to because I will be casting ESL 1. So I'll be casting ESL 1 every single weekend up until it is done for. We're all going to be posting some news here pretty soon about all of the dates. But if you do go for future cups, you will be seeing all of the cups posted up and listed for the 5v5 ESL 1 cups. So I'll probably be doing that. Let's see, what else? If there are any 10v10 matches, I will be doing those throughout the week. I do enjoy 10v10s, love 10v10s. I really wish that War Access was still around because that was like that was awesome. For 6 seasons, we did War Access 10s. It was amazing. So hopefully, we'll be seeing the summer season coming up pretty soon. Which Winter just said that hey, something's going to be coming back around. So we have hope, guys. We have hope. And this is not going to be live here, guys, as the team not yet all in. We are waiting on 2 players for each side to join up. And I think some of the casters are actually having troubles as well. This is always a shame here to have a delay. We were actually making really, really good time, as looks like it's going to be taking a little bit more. That's all right. That's all right. It's good enough here. We can stay up and alive. We can stay awake. You guys are interested in seeing some past matches, you can go check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/AaronTH1. See the name down there in the bottom right hand corner. And I will be posting more content up to that channel. I've been really busy at work here lately. Just been a combination of busy and just plain tired when I get home. So I haven't really been focusing too much on uploading my matches. But it's slowing down a little bit more. I'm getting it under control, and hopefully we're going to be seeing a lot more being posted up in the near future. We are going to be seeing the Xbox One event from last weekend being posted, so if you guys want to check that out, that is going up right now. Probably for the next 3 days, you'll be seeing matches being posted. All right, one more play left for you, Ren. We should be going live here, guys. Once again, do apologize for the delays. Not much that I can really do about it, as it just kind of happens. Just kind of happens. I guess we could just kind of wheel around here and check out what's going on. Seeing some awesome helicopter flying there. I am curious though, have any of you guys played the new Conquest mode in CTE? I haven't actually gotten to check it out myself. As I said before, I've been very, very busy, so I haven't played a whole lot of games, period. But I am curious to see if any of the guys have played some 5v5 action in it. I know that there's a tank apparently on it that you can get built as a flag. That's kind of an interesting thing. I don't know if I like it, but it's interesting. All right. No, we don't have Uranus yet. Had my hopes up, guys. Had my hopes up. Now they're just toying with me here. Now they're just toying with my feelings. Speaking of consoles, I'm seeing quite a bit of guys posting up out there. If we're talking faster, so Brett is a perfect one. What? What are you talking about? Oh man. Oh no. Oh, there we go. We got all 10 players in. Hey! Alright, so hopefully we're going to be going live here pretty soon. Everybody is on the right side, so we shouldn't be restarting the server anytime soon. And another drop. Alright, so this is live. We'll see if this is live here, guys. Alright. So we're going to be treating this like it is live. And it does look like Pinga will be joining on in as we are going. So again, I do want to focus in onto this Delta flag because it is really that important. We'll see how these teams are going to be attacking it. If they're going to be going in for a very quick drop or if they're just going to be relying on Jeeps solely to try and cap this flag back. I am not too sure, to be completely honest with you. We do see the Jeeps are going to be coming back out, heading straight for it. Uran be doing the exact same thing. Where is the jet there for you? I actually don't see the jet up for you just yet, as we are going to be seeing Delta now getting pushed here at first here from Symthic. Jeeps are going to be coming up for Uran, though. Look at this, going in for a back rage here, as they should be able to completely overwhelm them. Nice pickup there. Grand Beast will be able to take down one. We are going to be seeing a nice back and forth there. The tank shots, though, coming back in. Delta will be going into the favor here of Symthic, as they have managed to cap out. We do see two tanks now coming back in for the Uranus side, but at the same time, we do see two tanks coming up for Symthic as well. So this could go into Symthic's favor here, as they will get control of Delta, and they needed this. They needed to get control of that Delta flag. That was a must-have flag. If they had lost that, it's pretty much going to be GG, but that's not going to be the case. So we are still in a game here, guys. Tanks are going to be going back and forth, and not able to get any traction just yet. Really good shots. Oh, the C4 Jeep! Oh, he's not going to be able to get a single person, though. I thought there he was going to go in for the two players. Not going to be the case, though. Snarf's still going to be up and alive. We're also going to be seeing Zig and Revolt all coming back in. Really, really big plays coming up. Nice job there, as we do have Moss taking Jack down with the helicopter, so the tank is going to be disabled. Delta, though, will be in their favor. We do have... Oh, my God, is that a possible 4-cap? That is a possible 4-cap here, as Symthic coming out of the gate swinging. You have Shockwave canceling out the burn on Alpha, which is huge, honestly. Oh, man. That is a very, very good move there on the Shockwave's part. Very good call out, as we will be seeing Plumber possibly holding on to this. He's going to be able to take down one. 3-cap, though, right from the start, coming into the favor of Symthic. A-flag will be going back into the favor, but still seeing some players going back and forth here next to where Delta was. John is going to be getting pushed from a couple of sides here. A tank and some infantry players still going to be up and alive, as we do see a couple now starting to float their way up onto that C site, which is very, very smart. They need to get something else going on. They can't be losing out too many of these tickets. It'd be devastating. Definitely not what they want to do. And we are going to be seeing that Alpha flag now starting to get contested. Tank still here for John. There's the push coming in for Uran, as they have pretty much gotten tired of the opponent being onto this. Oh, but no, the C4 coming in for the backside. Grand Beast doing a great job there. Still going to be seeing John up and alive. Still one more player left up. That will be Revolt. It's in such a terrible position. In the meantime, we do see that Bravo flag getting traded. Zig is going to be going back and forth with Plumber King here. Going to be a 2-on-2 on top of this Bravo site. 286, though, to 254. Oh, man. So Uran finally able to get control of those two flags. They were getting contested here on the Delta just for a little bit, but again, you can just see how powerful it is to get control of D and to keep control of it. Oh, guys, I do apologize. I am so sorry. Like I said, I think I might be getting sick or something of the like, but do not like coughing in your ears. But we are going to be seeing Moss back up and alive here onto the Alpha site. He's trying to win back the burn here. That tank doing some big damage. That's going to be Royal, actually, inside the tank. Player that we haven't seen too awful much here in this match. But he's going to be able to do a little bit of damage here, taking down a couple of these players, as we will be seeing him. Ooh, getting shot from behind. 8 health left. Actually could go down, but he does get that kill there onto Snarf. That was massive. Snarf pretty much had an easy kill right there, but not going to be able to get it. Alpha flag will be going back over into their favor. Shockwave finishing him off, as he does have a nice little strafing run. C, D, and Alpha will be in their favor. We do have Robot. Oh, Robot almost running into those mines. Coming oh so close to taking him out, but he just narrowly misses out there, and will be able to survive as we do see Zig getting shot up here by a tank coming up the road. Snarf now going to be trying his hand out of back range, but they're just getting picked apart. As soon as they push on in, they're getting shots. There's really nothing that they're able to do so far. And you can see the thermals are just like, what? These are the new changes that have happened here to thermals, so they're not as good as what they used to be. So Robot having to back on up. Tiago, though, getting a little bit aggressive. He has disabled the tank. Will be able to take down at least one. Looking in for the second one. McGoat going down. And he does. He takes out the second one as well with the help from the helicopter. No armor is up and alive right now for Symthic. This could be the chance for Uran to make the play that they've needed to make to try and get control of this map. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Planet's here trying to help out. He is going to be going back and forth there with the opponent chopper, not able to do any damage really at all. But again, you can just see the power of that chopper and the Delta flag, able to just control it without fail. I think Symthic may have overcommitted players there, as Snarf is going to be winning out on the burn. We do see C flag now getting taken as well, and we'll go on board right now with Shockwave, see what he's going to be doing up in the jets. Something that we don't get to watch very often at all. They are going to be going back and forth here. Oh, it does look like both of them have taken each other out, running into each other. Bravo and Charlie will be going over into the favor of Uran, but look at this. They have the armor control. They have the air control. Well, they did have the air control until who died, but they do have armor on the ground, which is going to be a massive advantage. Two tanks will be alive, able to cause a fairly decent amount of damage. They do need to be careful of getting inside these buildings, so this could be a death trap if they are not watching every single corner that they possibly can. Walk. Oh, he doesn't have anything to take down ground. Instead, he was using the stingers, and now it's going to be up to Plumber King here, coming to try and do the damage onto these tanks. We do see Robot pushing on in for the burn. Tiago will be back behind, soaking up a lot of damage here, as we do have that APS now running out. 255 to 183. Remember, 102 tickets. Nice shot there from Plumber King. But 102 tickets there for Uran. So they do have a little bit of a buffer to come back in on. The 150 tickets that they have to drain down from Symthic, and that's looking like that might not happen, as it does seem like Symthic warding off the damage that has come here. You see Planets up top waiting in for the burn. Walk is going to be back up and alive. Oh no! I know exactly what they're doing right now. Okay, so I think that the flashbangs are actually going through the tanks right now and blinding the tanks themselves, which is awesome, to be honest with you. It's not awesome in a this is a good awesome. It's awesome in a this is a cool little like bug thing. Anywho's, B flag should be safe for now. We do have an overwhelming amount of players there from Uran that's going to be able to do some damage. Their Planets, though, has been flashed out himself. If only he had some C4, he could be taking down these tanks one by one, but instead he does have that Stinger, which is a little bit of a mistake on his part. Decided to go ahead and go in for those suicides, which is probably the right move in that situation. At the same time, we do see Delta getting contested as well as Alpha, so Uran is going in for a two-pronged attack at the same time, trying to hold on to this Bravo site. Do see Revolts inside a second-story building, trying to get a couple of shots in from across. CFC, though, he is going to go down. There's no way he's going to be able to stay up and alive. He does get picked up, so Bravo will be going back into the favor here of Uran. We do have some more spawns coming up for Grand Beast. $240 to 168 here, guys. Symthic starting to slip just a little bit, but not too awful bad. They did take a huge advantage there from the very beginning of the map with that Delta flag, getting a 3 cap, holding onto it for so long. And now we are going to be seeing Grand Beast still trying to find these players. He's always going to be able to spot out one, takes him down. Zig getting picked up, but no, getting shot from behind. That's Revolts cleaning up the mess there from Zig. Still going to be down to a 2-2 setup. Alpha and Bravo will be getting contested here pretty darn soon. Trigon, though, going in for the jet ram, as he has absolutely nothing to take care of these tanks. He's actually down to a Stinger himself, but he's going to try and go for possibly a flag cap. Yes, very smart move there on his part. Just go in for the flag cap, try and go maybe for a spawn bomb as well. Who, though, he may be smelling blood. He's going to go ahead and get very aggressive here with the opponent's chopper, but he's getting shot from behind Mobility hit has come in. 22 health left on this chopper, as we will be seeing him trying to get those TVs going. He's not going to be able to hit it. He does take down the opponent, though, but with 3 health, not a whole lot that he can do. Will get picked up out in the middle of nowhere there. Might come in here for the help onto Delta. Oh, Borges coming up clutch there with that particular kill. Be able to burn this down. More spawns are going to be coming back in, who is going to be helping out as well. So this is not looking good here for Symthic. They do have both of their tanks up and alive, but Tiago is still going to be doing some damage as well. As you can see him going back and forth here onto Alpha. But as you can see, Symthic, they're having trouble here. They lost the burn. They no longer have Delta. This is the chance here for Uran to possibly soak up a lot of map control. If they can force Symthic to have a huge, huge spawn bomb here onto Delta to try and control this, this could be meaning a chance for them to actually come back. I don't really agree with who trying to get some shots there onto Walk. Should have waited for the players to actually leave before he did that, but finally goes down. I feel like it's like an old Western, you know? It's like, you know, dance, son, dance. Oh, man. 221 tickets to 155. Symthic did take quite a bit of damage there, as they have about 120 tickets left. Oh, Mosk. He's blinded there, unfortunately. Does get picked up by a rocket, but Uran's still trying to stay up and alive. Tiago doing some good work here, as he's able to take down at least 2 of those kills, trying to make it a third. Just going ahead, pushing on in, back up. 13 health left. Does finally get picked up. That was Trigon with the kill, so Uran not able to get control of a 3 cap. Instead, it will be Symthic once again to get control of it. It's 218 to 147. Symthic starting to push in both of their tanks here onto that Alpha flag. We'll be able to win the burnout quite easily here, but we do have the armor piece coming back in for Uran themselves. Jack is going to be back up. Grand Beast here, nice pickup. He is going to be able to get the mobility hit. Big damage here on the backside of the tank. Takes down Robot as well. Tank's still up and alive. I thought maybe he left it. No, will end up getting picked up. So Grand Beast doing a superb job, taking out 1 infantry player and the tank. And he's going to be able to get the flag cap as well. So back to a 3 cap here for Symthic. How long can they hold it, though? Really been seeing them struggling on keeping control of this 3 cap advantage. And Uran now down to 120 tickets. Has to burn 110 on Symthic's side in order to take this to a 2 maps. Remember, we still have a 3rd one that could potentially be coming up, which will be on Lankang Dam. As you can see, Uran really struggling here onto that C flag. Not able to do any damage here up to the north. Oh, man. Nice pickup there from Revolts. Using the new gun, actually. The Gorza 4. You guys did not know. New weapons are allowed here in this cup. The grand finals anyways, from the patch. So if you guys were wondering, yes, the players are allowed to use them. They can use the AN-94, as well as both of the Gorza weapons and the LMG. But to Walk here, trying to clean this up over on the Delta, will be able to take down Mosk. Picking up the 2nd one as well. Not really too sure who was looking up there, but he does get picked up. You do see some mass suicide spawns going to be coming up. Probably to try and help out here onto Charlie flag. We do have Plumber King getting a little bit of damage there onto those buildings, trying to blow them down as fast as possible. Uran, though, is in a bit of trouble. But we have Zig coming in with the save. Get the C4 Jeep. Taking down 2 of the players. Beautiful job. Cleaning up that Charlie flag, no problem. But now they have to get something else on the board. They have to get another flag here. Stop this bleed. 46 tickets to 199. This is definitely going to be crunch time. Again, Uran, they're not too concerned, I don't think, with winning out on this map, but they would absolutely love to. But look at this robot racking up the kills. He's up on a 4 killing spree. So he's going to make it 5, spotting out 2 players across the way there. Helping out with his teammates, spotting out from a little bit of a back range, takes him out as well. This Plumber King going down, and there are the flashbangs actually coming back up, completely blinding out on that tank, but as long as this rep is going to be up and alive, he should be able to do the damage. But no, McGoat is able to get the small, just sliding it on in there, will be able to take him down. Still, Uran not able to get any kind of a bleed going down. 23 tickets left. Every single time they're spawning back in, they're wasting tickets here, guys. So it is crucial that Uran is going to be able to get a 3-cap bleed pretty darn soon. They need to go for a massive squad wipe. They have to get something going on in their favor, as we do see that alpha flag now returning into the favor here of Symthic. They will be able to win out on that burn. Walk is going to be able to do some damage here onto this particular flag. Slowly but surely. Oh no, he's laying down. You got to watch that. Snarf playing it smart there in that engagement. They are going to be able to keep out onto that alpha flag. We do see Delta getting capped over here as well. But I don't see Uran doing this right now. They have to have... Yeah, I really don't see Uran being able to take this to 2 maps. This is definitely going to go to a map number 3 on Land King. Damn. 185 to 117. Again, we would have to see Uran burning down 83 tickets in 17 of their own. And if they had a 3-cap in this situation, I could say yes. They could absolutely do that. But they are losing out onto that Delta flag, or I'm sorry, the Alpha flag, and does it look like they're going to be able to cap over on Delta as well. So as you can see, Symthic just mopping up these last couple of players. Do have Robot trying to do something here onto this Alpha site. He's able to get a couple of these kills, so he's going to be feeling good about himself. Padding his stats, if you will. He is 20 and 11. Definitely looking good there in terms of stats. But that is going to be GG, so it's going to be 1-1, all tied up here. And we are going to be seeing a Land King Dam, guys. Which is going to be fairly interesting, I would have to say. Yeah. Okay, so... I think we're going to be staying in this server here, guys. I'm not too sure. As we